Hey there, Facebook family. Once again, going live in the comfort of my own home. I had a few minutes to spare, so I'm going to try to multitask and kind of speak what's on my mind. I'm going to kind of take advantage of this live feature that we have now, for one, because I know that I have the anointing of God in my life, and I don't need anything or anybody to prove that. It's something that you just know. You don't need anybody to confirm it. That's between you and God. And when you have the anointing of God over your life, you just know it. You just know it without a doubt. The first thing I want to talk about is, and I'm just kind of randomly talking about different subjects tonight. It's not going to be anything in particular. Right now, I just want to talk about, first of all, you always be who you are. Don't let anybody tell you who you're supposed to be, how you're supposed to live. Just be you. Be who you are. Can't nobody be a better you than you can. You are who you are best. Can't nobody do it like you. There will never be another you. There might be somebody that does things similar like you, style, fashion, the way you carry yourself, personality, but there is only one you. God broke the mold when He made you. Another thing I want to talk about is people worry too much about what other people think. And this is my thought on that. First of all, if you try to please everybody in life, you'll never be happy. Because for one, it's impossible to please everybody. You have to look out for you. There's a fine line between being selfish and just knowing that you have to do what you have to do to make yourself happy. A lot of times we put other people's feelings before our own. But guess what? Everybody's feelings are real. Anything that you feel, it's real. It might not be real for you all the time, but whatever you feel at the moment is real at that very moment. And you have to address it, and you have to go off. You can only do what you can do. You have to go with the best gut instinct you have, or whatever you feel in your heart is right. That's what you have to do. I mean, we don't have a rule book of how things are supposed to be. Life is not perfect, and I'm sitting here talking to you today, and a lot of people talk about how positive I am and my positive vibes, but guess what? This smile and these positive vibes, they cover up a lot. They cover up a lot of hurt, anger, despair, loneliness. All of those things are going on in my life, but sometimes you just have to push through. A lot of you out there know what I'm saying when I say that, for instance, I feel like especially my immediate family, I'm the strong one. I'm the strong one of the family. And what people fail to realize is you get tired of being strong. Like, after a while, you get wore out. When you have somebody taking that good positive energy from you but not investing anything back into you, it gets tiresome. Like it really wears on you. And that's okay. You're human. You're not Superman or Superwoman. You can't save the world at all times. Sometimes you have to put you first and make sure that you're being taken care of. Because if you don't take care of yourself, nobody's going to take care of you. Nobody at all. And I look back at, and when I'm doing this live stuff, I'm probably going to share some personal experiences. And it's not that I'm putting my business out there, but I know that God put me here to change the world. And I know that He wants me to use the experiences that I go through to help teach other people and help hopefully prevent or make things easier for them. Because let me tell you, you may not have seen it, but I have been the low of lows. I have went through the most stuff in my life. There's people who went through worse things than me, but that doesn't disregard my feelings. Everybody's storm is not the same. Some people's storm to some person might be small, but it might be big to them. And that's okay. That's fine. But you can't put your, you can't categorize your, what you're going through to be more important than somebody else's. Because at the end of the day, everybody's feelings are important. You know? But you know, just going back, I've been in 2 real relationships in my life, and I'm going back to look, and you know, I was so angry and hurt of how things happened. But you know what? I thank God for those experiences, because it has now made me the strong man that I am. And I thought I was strong then. I'm like the Incredible Hulk now. At the end of the day, Will's going to take care of Will, because guess what? I have a 7-year-old son, Amari Madison, who needs me. He needs me, and he needs me to be strong, and he needs to know that I'm there for him. Because when he starts going through these types of trials and tribulations, no matter what life throws at him, he's going to know that his daddy's got him. That's just the bottom line. Baby, I ain't going nowhere. I'm going to be your rock, and I'm going to be right here. Period. I signed that contract when I brought you in this world. You're my responsibility, and I'm going to make sure that you're taken care of, no matter what I have to do. However, you know, life can throw you curveballs, and all you can do is roll with the punches. You're going to have down times. You're going to have times that you do things that you don't normally do out of hurt and anger. The only thing that you can do is learn and grow from those things. Use those bad experiences to help other people. First of all, I have lots of gifts, and before I leave this world, I'm going to make sure that I tap into each and every one of them, because God didn't give me gifts to waste. One of my gifts is my voice, my singing. You know, I get discouraged, and sometimes I feel like I need a lot of work, and that's okay. When I find time to invest into that, I'm going to do that. Hey boo, Sherry, I love you, cousin, always and forever. But I'm going to do that. Another thing is, I know that God put me on this earth to change people one heart at a time. Not to change the person, but to let them see my experiences and change the way they do things. You know, make people realize that, why you want to go around hurting people? The saying, hurt people, that's true. And we have to break that chain at some point. I love you more. We have to change that. We have to break those chains of hurt and despair and, you know, trying to play people and keep people on the back burner, you know, because we don't want to be alone. First of all, you have to be happy with yourself. And I used to roll my eyes when people used to tell me that, because I'm like, I don't have to be happy with myself to love somebody, because I know my love is real. But you know what? At the end of the day, you really do have to love yourself. Because the energy that you put out are the people that you attract. Now, I've attracted some pretty crazy people, and I like to think that that I'm not putting out that type of energy, but it's different. It's in the moment. People can sense when you're down, when you have low self-esteem, when you're hurting, especially people that know you. I mean, it's just a part of life. God allows us to see that. People know when you have the anointing over your life. Like, I've had several people tell me how they see the anointing of God over my life. I don't need anybody to tell me that, because I'm glad they do. It makes me feel good for that positive reinforcement, but I know it. I walk in the Spirit, and I know that. And walking in the Spirit doesn't mean that you're perfect. It doesn't mean that you don't have a drink every now and then. It don't mean that you don't say curse words at times. There's all type of things that people seem to think that if you have this certain way of life that you're just perfect and you're supposed to walk on water. Well, baby, let me tell you something. Jesus is the only one that walked on water. He didn't put us here perfect. We have to try until we get it right. That's all that we can do. But you kind of just have to put your best foot forward in everything that you do. Go above and beyond. Take all that negative energy that is around you or whatever and turn it into a positive. However you can do that. It's not easy, but you just have to try it. You know, thank you, Shelly. Girlfriend, I love you. I miss you. We got to get together soon, by the way. But anyways, you just have to do the best you can. Like I said, we weren't given a rule book other than the Bible, we weren't given a step-by-step rule book. And you know, I think you have to follow your heart at all times. Your heart can get you in trouble sometimes, but the thing of it is, not only do you have to follow your heart, but you have to take your mind with you. Don't be stupid. You know what I'm saying? Don't make permanent decisions for temporary situations. Everybody goes through the storm and the rain, you know, at some point in their life, sometimes more than others. But let me tell you something that I strongly believe is God gives his biggest battles to his strongest soldiers. And you might question yourself and wonder, but it's just preparing you for what's greater in store for you. I'm a firm believer in that. And I know for a fact that that's the truth. And I'm thankful for that. You're not always thankful at the time because it hurts, the pain, you know, it drains your energy, all the positive energy that you do have, it drains all of that. But guess what? In the end, it pays off. You see what effects it has and how strong it's made you. And you just thank God for it. But anyway, so that's pretty much of all of that. But just remember, you're not always going to please everybody. You know, sometimes you just have to look the other way and tell people to get over it. You know what I'm saying? If they don't understand your walk of life, that's too bad. Because first of all, baby, it ain't for you to understand. What's understood is not meant to be explained. So let's just get that right now. Nobody knows your relationship with God except you. Period. That's between you and God. Don't let nobody else tell you what you're supposed to be doing and how you're supposed to be doing it. Period. They can either like it or they don't. Because first of all, if they're the so-called Christians that they say they are, one of the main verses is do not judge. Not in those words, but basically do not judge. We're all guilty of passing judgment in some way, shape, or form. So, you know, you just have to overlook some people and do the best you can in everything that you do. I can't stress that enough. Be the best you, no matter what. No matter what you're going through. And when I'm going to tell you something. When you put positive energy into the atmosphere, the universe sends it back 100%. Whether you know it or not. You might be too busy in life to be paying attention, but if you put focus on that and you channel your good energy and you do right by others and yourself and the people around you, you best believe all of that's going to come back. I just totally burnt myself on the iron. I'm sorry. That's why I jerked like that. Mercy, that hurt. Lord, can't be doing stuff like that when I'm live. I'll be saying something I ain't got no business. So anyways, but I just wanted to go over a little bit of random things that were in my mind. God has given me a gift and I'm going to use it to the best of my ability. And on days that I'm down in the dumps and things aren't going like I think they should, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to encourage you because I've noticed anytime my spirit is down, when I encourage somebody else, it goes right up. It takes less energy to be positive than it does to stay mad. I mean, come on. Sometimes you have to let things go. Life is too short. It's too short. And when I say let things go, does that mean put up with everything? You know, let people treat you any kind of way? Absolutely not. People that you love, if they're mistreating you, guess what? There is such thing as love at a distance. You can still love them the same. You ain't got to deal with them. You don't have to be involved in their everyday life if they don't know how to act. But don't be around them and let them anger you and get all this hatred built up inside. Do not do that. You know, let them go. Let them go and, you know, speak your piece. Talk about it. Once it's out on the table, it's okay to say, I love you, but I don't want to deal with you. So we're going to leave this where it's at. That's okay. If they don't like it, they'll straighten up. You can't change people. You can lead a horse to water, but you can't make him drink. And I'm a firm believer in that saying as well. And always remember, there is two sides to every story, but there is one truth, period. I don't care what nobody says. So just do the best you can. Be the best you that you can. I'll be tuning back in. No telling when. Hopefully tomorrow, maybe. You know, if I have the strength or the energy to go live again, I will. I'm going to start doing sessions where I'm talking about something specific and not jumping all over the place like I have been today. But if nobody else has told you they love you today, I love you. And I mean it. To each and every one of you, all of my Facebook friends, probably 99.9% of my Facebook friends I know personally. Most people that I don't get deleted. If it's networking, you know, you might be on my page, but for the most part, I know everybody. And I don't use the word love you to just throw it around. It's very important to me because I do know people who do throw it around and they don't always mean it. That's not me. When I say I love you, everybody that I come in contact with and you hear me say the words I love you, you have your own special I love you from me. Whatever our relationship is what my I love you means. Everybody is different. They're not all the same. But anyways, so that's all I got to say. I am currently ironing my clothes. Now that I've done burnt myself, it's time for me to finish ironing and put this iron away before I hurt myself or somebody else. But if you're in the area tonight, I'm going to Chiefs for a friend's birthday party. So, you know, we love for that dance floor to be jumping. So if anybody wants to come dance, please come out, and I'm sure you'll see me out there. Anybody that knows me knows I love to sing. I love to dance. You know, I'm just free spirited. But anyways, I love you all very much. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your Saturday evening, and I hope you have enjoyed this beautiful day. Anyways, this is my second live video, and I hope you've enjoyed it. I hope you have gotten something from it. Take it with you. Let it help you grow. And it'll help mold you into somebody greater. My pain is your gain. I'm going to live by those words. I was put here on this earth to make a difference. I know that. I've always known that. I plan to do it through my singing. I plan to do it through my speaking. I plan to do it through my spirit. People seeing me. I plan to share everything I have and be able to change lives. I'm going to change this world one heart at a time. You watch and see. My life is going to be an impact on this world. And don't you forget it. I don't care what I have to do. Go to the highest mountain to yell all the way across the universe to people all around the world. People are hurting. People are hurting and they need reassurance that they matter. Stop judging people. Stop it. It's not your place. You don't have a heaven or hell to put anybody in. So you need to take several seats and reevaluate your own life. If you mind your own business, your hands are completely full, believe me. Believe me. So, anyways, I plan to do this. You know, I plan to reach as many people as I can, and I will accomplish that goal. I know God put me here to make a difference, and I'm going to carry it out to the fullest. That is one of my goals in life, and I've been saying that a long time, and it's time that I put action behind it. So I can reach out to the world and help heal hearts, hopefully get suicide rates down. There's people hurting out here, and they need to know that they matter. We need to stop hating on each other and love each other. We don't have to agree with everything that goes on and everything that somebody does, but guess what? It's not our business. Now, if somebody's doing something to put your life in danger, drugs or whatever, I understand. You know, I understand you don't have to deal with those people. You know, love them from, those are the type of people you want to love from a distance. But you know, as far as people's, what you call lifestyle, whatever you consider a lifestyle, or who they are or the things they do, the way they carry themselves. That's who they are. You can't judge them for that. Everybody's different. God didn't create us to be the same. He created all of us different. And we're all special in some way. And it's up to us to tap into that. To be able to tap in to whatever gift God has given us. And we all have one deep down inside. Now, if you don't lose it, excuse me, my bad. If you don't use it, you lose it. And that's the truth. That is the truth. So anyways, I hope you all have enjoyed. I need to be getting up out of here before I'm late to my event tonight. But anyways, God bless you all. I send all my love. See you soon, Buki. I can't wait. We about to nut up on that dance floor. Yes, sir, Robert. Definitely. You already know. Got to keep that positivity rolling, brother. I'm telling you. I'm serious. We got to lift each other up and not tear each other down. You just don't understand how important it is. All these naysayers and these people that want to speak negativity, you need to take that on somewhere else because ain't nobody got time for that. All right. Love each and every one of you. I hope you have a wonderful evening. I'm out.